what is the best for you to touring, and what the best feeling you have from touring?
The best
Feeling that you have from what is it so important to touring today for an
touring.
artist? Yeah,
Okay.
touring. Yeah.
All right. Well, blessed to the whole of the French people. Give thanks for inviting us. We're happy to be here. It's our pleasure to do music for you. But to answer your question, what is the best thing about touring?
L'importance donc de faire des tournées.
Well, to see the vision of His Majesty.
Ok. Donc voir l'importance que peut prendre le message qu'il a véhiculé au nom de Haïlé Selassie. C'est sa satisfaction première, sa motivation première par rapport au fait de faire des tournées, de visiter l'étranger, d'aller véhiculer son message ailleurs. De voir que les gens ont du répondant et sont présents pour écouter son message.
Greetings, it's a pleasure to meet you. Can you tell us about the beginning of the band Midnite? How did you create? What is the story of Midnite?
Tell you the story of Midnite. Midnite is family. Bass player is my brother, blood brother. Same mother and father. The brethren, I know them from youth. But more than that, we are a fullness, a revelation now. A children born, a biblical children born now. That's what we are, so. Music is incidental as a tool for what we are now, you know.
Donc c'est des... Enfin, le bassiste originellement est son frère, et c'est de là que ça part. Mais initialement ils se connaissent depuis l'enfance et ils ont été ensemble à la même école biblique. Ils pensent que la musique est juste un instrument en fait pour véhiculer leur message et accomplir leur mission. Mais à la base, c'est quelque chose qui vient depuis toujours, quoi. C'est une bande d'enfants, copains qui sont partis dans la musique comme outil de leur message.
The pop culture know the mythology of a children born in the Atlantic region at the end of 2000 season with a Christ messianic message for the earth, not an insular singular messiah, but a messianic overstanding for many.
Donc il considère que le message qu'il a apporté n'est pas son message propre, mais un message universel qui a été porté par des milliers de personnes et qu'il est bien sûr pas le seul à chanter ce message-là, mais que c'est ce qui motive sa carrière et leur musique.
Yes, Midnite. Someone say your reggae is different than the Jamaican reggae, and someone say you are like the rebirth of the new roots music. What do you think about that?
He that exalt himself shall be abased, and he that humble himself shall be exalted. So, we just treading on principle, you know, my lad, for real. Greet up all the whole of the St. Croix Massive anywhere you are in the world, the whole of the Virgin Islands. Blessed love to all the ones. All of France likewise. Blessed love, give thanks.
It's not a heavy load for you to be the new name of the reggae from Virgin Island. It's not a heavy load for you.
Belongs to me.
and the group?
Yes, well, you know, we give thanks and praise. We give thanks and praise when we hear the people themselves acknowledge what the work is doing and how it feels in the heart worldwide. We are grateful for that, but I can't say much word about that because the foundation was set down among our fathers in African tradition. Berhan Selassie, who you call Bob Marley, these ones who set down these traditions in African tradition, they are foundations which must not be overstepped or removed in conversation at any point whatsoever. So I just watch the boundary and the parameters because this is our ancestral tradition and how respect go. You see? So love and respect still.
En gros, il dit qu'il est bien évidemment heureux du succès qu'il peut générer, mais que c'est bien sûr pas sa motivation première et que à la base il fait ça dans les pures traditions africaines et ancestrales, comme ont pu le faire Bob Marley et ses frères à son époque. Et il n'est pas là en fait pour no representation. That's not your thing.
Not my place.
Yeah, that's not your place. Comme il dit, il est pas. Enfin, c'est pas un monsieur à conférence de presse. C'est pas quelqu'un qui est là pour vous vendre quelque chose. Il est plus là pour délivrer son message avec ses frères et ils font ça depuis qu'ils sont nés. Et c'est peut-être là que situe la vraie différence entre la Jamaïque qui a appris à commercialiser ça à travers le temps et les îles Vierges qui portent si bien leur nom, qui sont vierges de tout ça et qui en fait apprennent et découvrent un univers auquel ils veulent pas forcément appartenir. Tant mieux si ça marche, tant mieux si les gens viennent écouter sa musique, ça lui fait plaisir. Mais not your place.
I can show you a parallel to make clear, to show you that I'm not here to be enigmatic and trick your mind. For instance, in emanation physics and reductionist math, one invention goes into the other to bring you to the stage where you are now. And this is known as continuity. So let's just deal with continuity. This is how I'm saying. Okay?
Simplement, voilà, laisser la continuité des choses faire son travail et pas forcément essayer de conceptualiser les choses et de poser des questions mercantiles. Il n'est pas du tout là-dedans. Tu voulais poser une question, non? C'est bon. Si quelqu'un veut poser une question.
Midnight is a unique time, you know. It's 1 second. Midnight, 1 second. The difference between yesterday and tomorrow. You know, it's the morning and the blackest night together. You know, transition. It's 1 second of transition. 1 second before midnight, it is not morning. 1 second after midnight, it is not night. You see it?
Real talk.
Yeah.
Personne d'autre?
Yeah, you open doors to many VI artists after you. What do you think about the new generation, like Pressure or Nayora, artists like these?
I think it's a powerful thing. I think it's beautiful for the people to develop every potential inside. You know, inner space, you know. Develop your inner self and make good in earth. And it's happening multi, you know. You have many ones. So we say, yeah. We say give thanks and praise for the offering they bring also. All offerings valid. Give thanks.
And what do you think of hip-hop? generally?
Well, I know what you want to get at because I know what the whole world wants to get at.
Yeah.
I'm aware, trust me. Now listen. The whole of society and pop culture knows there are parameters in morality that create either anarchy or stability. So, the earth will have to consensus decide what is parameter to hold societal stability. And when they can come to some consensus about what are the parameters of holding together decent, stable society, then things will merge. But as of now, polarity exists. If there's in, there's out. If there's hot, there's cold. If there's under, there's over. If there's black, there's white. So those are the facts of the balance. And those are the facts of the contrast in the earth. But until earth decides what are the parameters which have sequence and consequences of good for the earth, we can't join every and anything to make that clear right away.
On est parti un petit peu loin, mais
What are the parameters for I? You see, parameters now. You see how broad the universe is? Look over your head. You see it's millions of miles. Millions of billions of miles over your head right now. Do you see that? You're aware of what that means? That's not going to outer space. You are in outer space. You are upon one of the orbs which are suspended spinning in outer space now. That's I, and this is the I. So therefore, it's broad and it's wide and it's infinite, good. But ugly is also broad and wide and infinite. And what we need is the equilibrium between the two. So I am not here to say erase and eradicate all and everything is not rational. Because the only way that you can know contrast is the number 2. Because that's the first time the earth heard of opposites. So, like how the zero unify the polarities into one. As far as you go east, you end west. As far as you go west, you end east. There is no end. So is Jah love. So is Jah fullness. So this thing which you know as one, which they say zero, but in the Western math, this broken tangent of a line is called one. But this is whole. This is one. And this is the earth. And we know from the very structure of this farm that the polarities are reconcilable. That's why they call music the loop. When it's zero again and turn over. Okay? I bet you understand me.
j'espère aussi parce que à traduire ça sera très très long. Quelqu'un d'autre?
So we can see, Vogue, that you have full things to say. I know you since a couple of years now, and I would like to know why you have only 1 hour performance yesterday. I know Midnite, they practice 4 or 3 hours show because it's all a celebration. So for you, it's not a problem to have only 1 hour to practice your heart and tell all the message you have to spread.
But I will tell you though, right? When the festival is very ordered and very structured, it's very good. It's societal order. It makes government and everything stable and happy. So let's keep doing that. Okay? It's good. Very structured, very orderly, and very in order. Very good.
Donc, en gros, il dit que voilà, le festival est quelque chose un peu comme le gouvernement et la société qui est calibré et qui tourne.
Agree.
Et
Stability, societal balance, make
Agree.
everybody feel good.
apparemment, il rejette la responsabilité sur d'autres gens.
Agree once again.
It's true. Well, it's
Live performance.
live is the best. Live is the highest everything, you know. Studio work is good because you can introspectively go deep into what you try to express. But live is interaction now with the people now. So that's the beautiful thing, the highest thing, you know.
And you like the interaction in France?
France proved themselves long time, you know. France is our grounds in Europe where many cultures intersect. So France have been multiculturally open to overstanding for a long time. So that's all we need, opening for overstanding. Discard what you don't need and keep what's good. You know?
So we feel that VI music is like growing up each year after each year, and I would like to know if I will wait 3 years more to see you, or maybe see you in a couple of months later, and maybe more artists from Rastafaria.
Well, you have man like Ras L right in the crowd, right standing there. He's play keyboard with I, but this is the man who is responsible for producing Full Cup and albums like Maschan, and we have ones on the scene right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Real.
it's give thanks. A lot's happening. We just have to wait, my lad. We can't jump off, you know. You have to wait, Panja. You just have to wait and see how the music interact with the people's soul, you know. And then we'll see how things change, and then we'll see how it's accepted and how we're invited again. We'll see.
And do we have a chance to see one day in Europe or in France Desiree, because enough of them people ask for her?
Yeah, but I can only talk of him, and I can't speak for Desiree. You know what I'm saying, my lad?
I know that since years.
Yeah, straight up. You know any interview with me will be straight.
So I'm come back on the subject of France specifically. So because yesterday you never get chance to play enough time. I remember also the first time you came in. You know, there is another. The first time you came in this place also, it was the same things. And third things, it was in Bordeaux. You was announced, but you never came. So, is it specifically to this kind of things for France, or you find it everywhere?
Well,
Yes.
I'll tell you. You see the reaction of the people last night. You hear what this place sound like last night. So, it seems that the people are being careful that no supposed ideology gets loose among the people without it being properly inspected. But it can be properly inspected, because from the foundation up to the root, it will be found to be the truth. You know? This is why we say, Haile Selassie the first, Jah Rastafari, to the whole world. Because if you go away from religions and ideologies and creeds, you will go to secular academics, and secular academics will end up in Ethiopia as anthropology and as archaeology, regardless, the Rift Valley, you know. Selassie.
So there is nothing to do. We cannot separate reggae from Rasta.
Well, if you do that, you have to separate the whole earth origin, the DNA, the Y chromosome, the X chromosome from the mitochondrial DNA of the woman in Ethiopia. And then we can separate some of these things. Yes, the Asiatic nations know too. You say Kublai Khan and Genghis Khan and Margot Khan, and the high priest in Ethiopia is the Khan or the Kohen also. So we know, you know. In Turkey is Ankara, the Ankara, yes. You know, in Arabia is the Sultan, yes. So we know, in India is Ra and Ja, so we know. It's intact already. In England is the Abbot, in the Abba, in who is our father. So there is no possibility. We can go through the threads of the nation. In Hebrew it's Bereshit, Tiferet. In Russia it's the Tsar, which is the R-A-S-T, Rast.
True. Yeah, so they try, but no way. They can't. Yeah. And Midnite is a special reggae music in this time for me. I think that's my point of view. And because this is a connected music, you connect together on stage and with the people. And I want to know if which other band give you the same spirit, other band that you can listen and you give you this connected spirit vibes.
I tell you, the truth, as a little youth I listened to Mali like this, like what you are describing to I. How could I dare not say so? I know that to merge with music as spirit can be scary till you can control the vessel, the flesh. I see it and I know it from bone and marrow. And if you look in my face already, you know it too. So it is what it is, and time manifests now again. Because you read all of this already, you know. You read of the car and the bar, the physical emanation and the essence, spirit emanation, and how they would be united together as one. You read of it, you all know of it already. In the whole crowd. Everybody know what's up. And it's before you, in the whole earth. Fleets of them, chanting righteous message in the whole earth. So you know already, whether it's collectively subconscious or depth pathology or whatever, everybody know what time it is. It's just now some people who do know how to articulate it to life. No, real. It's the time. All of the world calendar says so. Well, I can't see where you know. Like I just said to you, all the world calendar already speak, And now the trumpet blow, You see? And now the trumpet blow. Even the Bible talk about 2,000 seasons. And the Equiyama in Ghana talk about 2,000 seasons. And the Mayan calendar say it begin August 3113 BC. And it comes to zero convergence as a 26,000 year cycle. So what would the return to zero mean? December 12? So you ask yourself. If we're done, then let me know when you're finished.
I think we are. On est bon? Merci à tous. Thank you very much.
Yes, I am. reality real. We gotta decide what's good and what's tripping and what's killing young people, suicide in their rooms. You know what I mean? That's what we got to decide, you know what I mean? Before we go sing to people's children, you know what I mean? All over the world, you know what I mean?
Just 1 minute, if you have the time. Just, we are live on internet for the festival all over the world.
Run things fast, my lad.
Yeah, man. Take the mic.
Run things. Brother, you are run things, so you have to run things.
No rush.
Yes,
Voilà, on est toujours sur le www.partytime.fr en direct du festival Garance. C'était la conférence de presse de Vaud Benjamin du groupe Midnite. Il est avec nous. Have you some words to say to the world audience through Party Time?
Well, I would just like to say give thanks and praise to all the people. If I don't know, last night the people show their receptive nature, high response, and all we can do is give thanks and be grateful for the moment in time. Until the time we see the Anna again.
We hope to see you another time in
Yes,
France.
Yes, I.
It's important for us.
Yes, I.
We need you.
Yes, I. Yeah, I won't trivialize that. I will take that as the Spirit is offering, and I will accept it like that, and I will be open to that and try to facilitate that, make it good.
Thanks.
Yes,
Thanks for your time and disponibility, and thanks for your teaching.
Yes, I.
You're like a professor. Thanks.
Rastafari.
Yeah, blessed. Vaud Benjamin du groupe Midnite, toujours en direct de 3W Party Time. Il y a un concert qui commence. On se retrouve dans quelques dizaines de minutes. Restez bien connectés.